Hey, I'm Jamie,
I'm Blake.
and we're Blamey.
I guess so.
We're just gonna do a mid-book review today. Talk about the book, how we're feeling halfway through. Halfway? I'm not quite halfway.
I am halfway. Maybe a little more than halfway, actually.
Yeah, we do these a lot, and they're really fun. So, you can start since you're holding a book.
Great. So this is The Fool's Errand. This is the first of the Tawny Man trilogy in the Robin Hobb Assassin's Apprentice world, and it is awesome. So first, I read the first trilogy of the Assassin's Apprentice, and which follows the adventures of Fitzchivalry Farseer, and it's excellent. I think it's actually called the Farseer trilogy. Or maybe this is a Farseer world. I don't know. It follows Fitz, and Fitz is fun, and it's a great adventure.
Is this Fitz?
No, I don't actually. That might be Fitz now. So it's this weird thing where I think this is the Fool. So the Fitz is the main character, but you start out as a very young boy, and the main character in the Assassin's Apprentice, and then you see him age. And now there's this big time jump. But this thing happened is I read another series, or excuse me, trilogy in this world called The Live Ship Traders, which was fantastic. And so those events have happened in this world. And then we jump back here, and there's probably a good 10 years, 15 years time jump between The Assassin's Apprentice and this. And so it's really fun, like getting to know this character that you cared so much about and seeing what has happened to him since then.
Ew.
But also you have all these other, you understand now this bigger kind of crazy world that's existing here. It's been really fun. It's been interesting getting back into it and seeing these old characters again. A lot of times when things try to jump back into a world, it feels forced.
Yeah.
So I think the classic example of this is the Cursed Child, right? Ones with Harry Potter, right? Like no one really wants to see a 40-year-old Ron, right? Who him and Hermione are having relationship problems. Like no one wants that. Where this one actually is interesting because there's more of the story still there.
Yeah.
Right? Like his story is not done. And actually, I think there's like 12 more books to follow before I get to the end of the story.
That's insane.
But I don't think it's all his story. I think it's similar where like rather trilogy, there's another trilogy of stuff happening that now influence this new trilogy. And then I think there's going to be like another 4 books of stuff happen that influence the next books and so on. And so just really, really good. Robin Hobb's writing is excellent. And it does a really good job of that balancing the action and the intrigue, right? Maybe I wouldn't be having a hard time with other series I'm reading if I hadn't been reading this at the same time and really enjoying how well this does. But yeah, I would definitely recommend Fool's Errand for anyone that's read Assassin's Apprentice so far. I would say though, read Live Ship Traders beforehand, or else you're gonna get some spoilers in here that you're not gonna want to have spoiled before Live Ship Traders.
Nice.
Great.
I am listening to my book. It's on Audible. I do not have a copy, but I might be buying it once I'm finished because I like to own books. I'm reading Project Hail Mary by
an excellent book.
Andy Weir, and it is an excellent book. I think I would have a hard time reading it, honestly, because it's so over my head. So I think I'd just be like, read one sentence like 4 times, be like, I still don't get it. I'm going to keep moving on. But in Audible, it's just going, and you have no choice but to accept it and move on. So I think that's how I need to always go about Andy Weir. That's how I did The Martian too. Just listen to it and accept it, and it's fine. But it is really, really good. He's just alone in space and trying to figure stuff out, and it's written really well. And it opens up like the first sentence, you're hooked. You've got to listen.
Yep. For those who don't know, Andy Weir is the author of The Martian. So if you've seen The Martian or read The Martian, the Project Hail Mary feels very much like Andy Weir. There's not another way to say it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. And the main character is awesome. Really likable dude. And it's kind of like The Martian. You don't feel like you're with one person, like you're not bored. There's a lot happening, and it's really, really interesting. I'm really excited to see how it ends. I don't know where it's headed at this point. It's surprising. Every chapter is surprising.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It is a really good one. Highly would recommend it.
I'm reading 3 books right now, and I think that's the one that's what I need to go back to and keep listening to, because that's the one I'm most interested in.
Oh man, I would think some of the other ones you're reading would be there. You're reading 3 phenomenal
I was
books at the
thinking that.
moment.
I'm reading 3 phenomenal books
For
at
the
the
record,
moment.
there are 3 books on my list for her to read.
That's not true because I got this one for Christmas.
Yeah, but it was added to the
You
list
read
of
it.
ones.
You're right.
Yeah, like there are 3 books I knew she would like.
And I'm loving all 3 of them.
Yeah, they're excellent. I'm really envious.
Yeah.
Because they're just great experiences all the way around.
And I'm reading one, listening to one, reading, listening to one. So that's fun too.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're all very different.
Yeah.
Fun. And I feel like do I have to say all 3? Because now
I mean, you can tell people. It's not like it's a secret. And we just did a midbook review on one of these, so go check out this midbook review.
House in Cerulean Sea.
House of Cerulean Sea. And I guess we could do a midbook review here in a second on the other one that you're listening to as well.
No, I'm only on like chapter, 5?
I don't know.
We're not far into that at all.
I wish we were.
I say we because he's listening with me while I read.
I forced her to start it.
Radiance.
Words
of Radiance. Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson, the
It's
second
from that
one.
archive too.
So good. It's seriously living up to all the hype. Anyway, that was a tangent on one book, but
yeah,
good books.
Yep. So go pick up The Fool's Errand and Project Hail Mary. I know this is a midbook review, but I promise you, if you like the Assassins series, you're gonna like this. If you liked The Martian, pick up Project Hail Mary. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, totally.
Awesome.
Fun.
Thanks for stopping by. Check out our other videos.
Yep. See you later.
Like and subscribe.
Like our video.
Please.